your boat, will ya? You got anything yet, Jack?
Yeah, we sure have, Skipper. See that, Billy boy?
Yeah! Yeah!
The new Sony Ericsson W850i Walkman phone.
Headphones for you, Captain.
Phone's for you.
For award-winning online banking, head for Bank of Scotland Corporate.
That's your lot. Game on.
I am not missing this.
Can you lock up, mate? All the kids are waiting.
Join in and don't miss out on the UEFA Champions League. This Wednesday, see Arsenal CSKA Moscow, Copenhagen Man United, and Benfica Celtic, along with 5 other games live only on Sky Sports. Upgrade now. Press the red button or go to Sky Active.
Jack and Dina go undercover in 24 at 10:30, but now we stay with the big idea for behind-the-scenes action and more big ideas.
Oh, no. Dog thongs. Salad timers. Magnetic fridges. Biodegradable tent pegs. Hair farms!
Vodafone brings you the big idea.
This is the show where we're backstage. We're literally just behind the judges. I feel extremely privileged. We're going to get into the inventors' minds, down and dirty. This isn't just the big idea. This is more big ideas. Good evening, welcome to More Big Ideas. First of all this evening, a big round of applause to all our contestants. Please put your hands together. Well done. But the biggest round of applause goes to our winner, Andrew. Now, Andrew, very well done. It was very tense down there in the studio. First of all, can you tell me your full name?
I'm Andrew Hubert von Stauffer.
Von Stauffer? Mm-hmm. And where is that name from?
Originally from Germany, but my family are Polish.
Well, if that doesn't impress the ladies, I'm sure this contraption will do. But you've put a lot of money into this as well, haven't you?
I put everything I had. Literally everything I had.
Literally?
Literally.
And what did your wife say about that?
My wife, bless her, signed the house over to me so I could actually put the whole jingle up for developing Ski Rider.
And what's the situation now with your house?
They're trying to repossess it.
And you're still with your wife?
My wife, bless her, yes, very much so. My wife, bless her, is sort of vaguely killing herself just to keep bills paid so we can just sort of carry on for this to happen.
You're a fabulous man, you've done ever so well, you've impressed the judges. Let's see your route to the final.
The big idea!
Hundreds of inventors arrived at our nationwide auditions, all believing they had the big idea. They had just 60 seconds to wow our judges and convince them that their idea.
That's why Lloyd's Pharmacy offer a diabetes test absolutely free.
I want a box.
Got a jewellery box?
Yeah.
Got an Xbox?
Oh, yeah.
Got a cricket box?
Yeah.
Got a Jack-in-the-Box?
Yeah.
Got a toolbox?
Yeah.
I got a gearbox?
Yeah, but I want a box.
I got boxing gloves?
Yeah.
Insolence, the new fragrance by Guerlain.
New Adares, a great-tasting fusion of fruit juices and soya protein with vitamins and minerals like calcium. Just the kind of stuff that can help you stay strong.
This Christmas, get your favourite TV box sets at HMV.
Where are we?
Including Lost, complete Season 1 at $34.99. Desperate Housewives Season 1 only $24.99.
How much do we really want to know about our neighbours?
Curb Your Enthusiasm Series 4 just $14.99. And the hilarious Scrubs Series 3 now $22.99.
Emmy!
Be inspired this Christmas at HMV.
I'm no Superman.
Look at things differently. Head for Bank of Scotland Corporate.
Live snow cabaret at the circus this week as the judges get even harsher.
We're looking for more from you, Sophie.
Take a ringside seat for Cirque du Celebrité tomorrow at 7 on Sky One, after All New Simpsons.
The big tops are place of bruised egos and dazzling performances tomorrow night. Cirque du Celebrité is live at 7. Now though, it's the big idea.
Mowing gel for lawns. For that closer mow.
Vodafone brings you the big idea.
In association with Vodafone. Each week, 6 inventions will battle it out, hoping to win a place in the live final and a 100 grand investment prize. Only you at home can decide who that eventual winner will be, and just by voting, you could win a profit share of the winning idea. But before you at home get the chance to vote, every single one of our inventors has had to get past the judges. Hello. Hello. Our first judge is multiple inventor Craig Johnston. After playing for the mighty Liverpool team of the 80s, his first big idea was the Predator, which became the best-selling football boot of all time. Next is Karen Villamoria. His big idea was to launch his own brand of less gassy beer. He's now turned Cobra Beer into a multi-million-pound award-winning international success. And finally, we have super saleswoman Ruth Badger. She shot to fame outselling everyone on The Apprentice. Basically, if it moves, she can sell it. Ladies and gentlemen, the judges. Now, over the past few months, they've seen hundreds of inventions and tonight have brought just 2 each to champion in the studio. Are you ready to see some inventions? Marvellous! Well then, let's find out which big idea was the first to impress our judges.
Each inventor only has 1 minute to impress the judges, so it's important they clearly explain their product.
I'd like to introduce you to your electronic Hudson type of... I'd like to introduce you to you guys.
It also helps to have a prototype to show them how it works.
Have you got any examples?
No, it's just a sort of verbal concept, really. I mean, this is
and
just...
And they can prove they're 100% dedicated to getting their invention off the ground.
You've spent about 2 years on the project.
Yeah.
What have you done in that 2 years?
I've just basically been mentally working on it.
That's not good enough for Karen.
Ideas are one thing, action is another thing.
Right.
So let's hope this next inventor is more of an action man.
Muckies is an innovative wee product, and it's a simple wee invisible gaiter for protecting the bottom of your trousers from getting wet and mucky.
He's clearly explained his idea, got a working prototype.
Turn up the bottom of your trousers 2 to 3 inches. Open up the wee belt that's at the bottom of the wee ramp. Open it up slick. Put it around the bottom of the trousers, just like so. All we do then is just move it around, line up the Velcro like so, turn it around, pull out the seams of your trouser, and you've got a nice, slick wee professional line for walking around.
And a catchy slogan.
Don't get mucky, get muckies.
Surely that slogan alone has won them over.
Did you come up with this idea?
Yes, I did indeed, yeah.
And is this your own company?
Yes, yes. It's just ready to launch in the market. We've got a number of golf pros that love the product. When I'm ready to sell, they're ready to buy.
Blimey, a prototype, a catchy slogan, and a ready-made market. This man talks words and actions. A man after Karen's very own heart.
You packaged it very well, and the name's great. So I think you should go through to the next stage of the big idea.
Thank you very much indeed. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Malcolm Webb and his big idea, Muckies. Hello there. Good evening to you. Tell us why you came up with this idea.
I found that when you were either going around the Forest Park or you're going around the golf club, around the golf course, the bottom of your trousers were getting soiled and wet. So I thought, well...
Why can't you just tuck your trousers into your socks?
Yeah, it's so unprofessional looking and it doesn't look great. You look
Works though.
Yeah, well, it's...
But the unique thing about this product is that it is so simple. The idea is this little band here. That little band is what you tie around your ankle that actually keeps the trousers from falling down.
And it's a Velcro.
And it's, yeah, but it's this. This is this. A lot of these great ideas are very, very simple.
And is this a great idea?
I mean, really, look at this. Nobody has ever thought about doing this.
People...
And a great idea does not have to be something that's never existed before. It can be doing something that already exists, but doing it differently and doing it better. And that's exactly what this does.
All right, Karen, Malcolm, thank you. Fairly convincing. But is this invention all mouth and no trousers? We sent our one-man inventor tester, Dick Strawbridge, to find out.
Of course, if you're a good golfer, you'll probably stay on the fairway and your trousers are likely to stay clean. Sadly for me, golf is more of an off-road experience.
This is perfectly playable as long as you own a pair of Muckies.
You could always tuck your trousers into your socks to keep them clean that way, but it's not particularly stylish. Mind you, style and golf have never really gone hand in hand. See what I mean?
I got an awful lot more golf in that round than most people get, and I think I've really test-driven the Muckies. But the big thing is, did they work? Well, this is what we like. Clean trousers. All right, it looks like something from the 30s. It works, but is it the big idea?
There we go. So that is the first time that either of you have seen that road test. Malcolm, it's a good result.
Yeah, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I've no doubt about it. It's very slick and professional.
Ruth Badger.
I think it's a good product. I don't see how it's the big idea. I think there's other products that are not necessarily exactly the same, but comparable in the market. It's a good idea, but I'm not sure it's the big idea for me.
Okay, Craig.
Gaiters are not new. You use them for fell walking and different types, albeit, and snowboarding and all of that stuff. It's not the biggest idea in the world unless you really got a fetish for keeping your trousers clean.
But even if you have got a fetish for keeping your trousers clean, there's other things out there anyway.
No, so there is nothing else.
Well, there's other ways to keep mud off your trousers.
As simple as this. And do you know how many golfers there are in this country? There are nearly 4 million people who play golf in this country. And it's not just for golfers. That was the example shown to us. Ramblers, walkers, army, the armed forces around the world. These are so smart. They come in different colors. You could... Brilliant.
What about bicycles?
Yeah, instead of bicycle clips, it's so much smarter than bicycle clips. Much better.
But bicycle clips do a similar job as well.
Well,
in a very
it's fashion
untidy
line.
way.
It's coming in with the fluorescent line, you know, for road safety and stopping the flare of the trouser going against the chain of the trouser, which is something that we're looking at the moment.
Okay, but is it? I mean, seriously, given that you must acknowledge there's other ways of achieving this result. Is it likely that this is going to make a lot of money, that millions of people are going to buy Muckies, Karen?
Look at the brand name, it's great. The packaging is great. The product is smart. I think there's a market for it.
All right, thank you, Malcolm. Good to see you. We'll find out what the audience think later on. Ladies and gentlemen, Malcolm Webb and Muckies. So, one invention down, 5 more to see, and after the break, it's Ruth and Craig's turn to pick from this box of delights.
Basically, I've spent the last 3 years in my shed.
And if you at home want to get your hands on a brand new Palm Trio, just answer the following question. Whose big idea was to invent the television? A. John Logie Baird, B. Yogi Bear, or C. Danny Bear? Text A, B or C to 85123. Texts will be charged at your standard network rate and the competition closes at the end of part 2, so do get texting now and we'll see you after the break.
Bacon-scented candles.
Vodafone brings you the big idea.
Celebrities, start your engines. This is boys racing girls in a full throttle battle of the sexes. Your team captains are Formula One legends David Coulthard and Eddie Irvine.
The race starts Monday, 10 o'clock.
For award-winning online banking, head for Bank of Scotland Corporate.
All those bathroom surfaces, all those different cleaners. Well, new Mr. Muscle Multitask Bathroom not only cleans the usual stuff, it even cleans mirrors to a sparkling streak-free shine. And glass. New Mr. Muscle Multitask Bathroom loves the jobs you hate.
Boy, it stinks! Quick, quick! Oh, it's all gone. Oh, no.
What's happening, darling?
It's all gone, it's all gone.
What's all gone?
Touch and Fresh has all gone. It's empty. Don't forget, refresh your refill. Glade Touch and Fresh. Glade, the welcoming scent of home.
With DVD games, children will find all their favourite characters in one interactive DVD.
Good work, Noddy.
Children can practice reading and counting, and it's so much fun they don't even realise they are learning.
This one can be stamped.
DVD games. Everyone's crazy about them.
At Halford, save £50 on the latest TomTom Go with European mapping. Now only $299.99 with free setup and demo.
We all know how important our children's education is. That's why there's so much creative learning in V-Smile, the #1 TV learning system where they can have fun with spelling, maths and so much more. Go on learning adventures with Winnie the Pooh, Care Bears, Bob the Builder and other well-loved characters. Or why not try the V-Smile Pocket, the portable educational gaming system for 5 to 9-year-olds. There's lots of games to choose from that play on both console and pocket. V-Smile from VTech.
Sexy lady. Can you still wear it? A Style and Age special this Sunday in Observer Woman magazine.
Oh, I've tried everything, but now there's something new to deal with that kind of stink.
New Airwick Odour Stop. Compared to the leading odour eliminator, it's proven to remove more of those nasty, sweaty odours.
Oh! Say goodbye to nasty, sweaty odours with Airwick Odour Stop. Airwick, it's good to be home.
Saw 3 is the UK's #1 film.
Boy, it was awesome. Really inventive. Very clever.
It's terrifying. It was the best Saw without a doubt.
Saw 3 at cinemas now.
If your Christmas wish is to play all day, buy the Xbox 360 for under £280 and get the Mega Pack in any game free. Don't Christmas shop for it, Argos it.
Mum got Buster when I moved out. It's incredible, his effect. They run around like teenagers. They take such good care of each other.
A love like this deserves Iams. Complete and balanced nutrition with all the essential nutrients proven to help support your dog's immune system. To keep him healthy throughout life.
She'd yell at me if I did that.
Iams. Good for the immune system, good for life.
My mother always said I was #1. The original. Unique. And when they made me, they broke the mold. Hey. Did she say that to you guys too?
Look at things differently. Head for Bank of Scotland Corporate.
HD ready. And waiting. And waiting. And waiting. To get the full high-definition experience, you'll need an HD box. Make your TV come alive with the widest choice of high-definition programs. Sky HD. Feel everything.
Recycling old pizza. Head harnesses for dictaphones. Urgent!
Vodafone brings you the big idea.
Come on.
Welcome back to The Big Idea, where the best British inventors in the land are competing for a massive £100,000 investment prize. Unfortunately for them, they've got to get past our judges first. Inventors from all over the country came to pitch their ideas, hoping to impress one of our judges.
I'm feeling very nervous.
But what are they looking for?
The ideal big idea would be one that is going to change people's lives for the better.
Good idea is something that makes a massive amount of money.
What I'm looking for is not something that's going to make a lot of money, because that's another issue for me. I'm looking for something that can genuinely change the world.
But finding simple, world-changing, multi-million-pound profit-making inventions is easier said than done.
Basically, I've spent the last 3 years in my shed developing what I call console chair.
Unfortunately, I'm going to say no.
This is called the WizDish. It's a radically new computer game interface.
I just can't see the commercial rollout of this.
It clamps the rear frame and wheel.
It's just not a big idea.
This comes off and you can use it again. That's the lid. Really not sure about the potential.
It's got no credibility.
It's just not commercial.
I'm going to introduce you to the new invention, which is a new concept in exercise equipment.
Speechless.
Our next hopefuls prove that necessity isn't always the mother of invention. Sometimes it's just plain laziness.
We were actually sat on the settee at night, watching television. One of us had to clean the potty. It wasn't going to be me.
So, will this quite literally potty idea win the judges over? They're not sure.
The concept behind the potties is it totally eliminates the need for potty cleaning.
Pretty gripping so far.
The potties come flat, and to make one up, it just takes a few seconds. And there is one usable potty from practically nothing.
I want to test it because, in all seriousness, it's a great product, but...
Excuse me.
Go on.
Put it down.
How are you going to test it?
Watch this. Put it down. You have full faith in this being completely
Are you
waterproof?
sure? Otherwise it's going to... Yeah?
Cappuccino, we were just making.
I'll even put it on my head.
I thought you were going to put it on mine.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. That's the end of your coffee. And I had enough, actually.
Craig's not only found somewhere to keep his cappuccino, he's also found his first winner.
You don't have to say any more, you're through.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you David and Marie Macy with their big idea, the potties. Come on, David and Marie.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Marie, do you want to tell us a little bit about the background to this? Why did you develop the disposable potty?
Well, I was struggling to empty the potty. Found it very difficult with my physical problems. And so we decided to try and find one on the market, which was totally disposable. Couldn't find one, so we sat down, put our heads together and invented one.
Craig, you're really passionate about this one, aren't you?
Well, 100%. You know, a great invention identifies a problem and comes up with a brilliantly simple, cheap solution, right, that's flat packed, okay, that then does everything, does it well, and then you can discard it, and it's cheap. It's easy to manufacture, easy to distribute.
All right, understood. Well, enough of the old flannel. We've heard the sales patter, but does this invention actually work properly? Dick, let's road test this one.
How you gonna do it if you really don't? Meet the Jordans. They love having days out at the park. Following an afternoon of monkeying around on the swings and slide come those dreaded words.
I need a toilet!
There are no loos in sight, so where do they wee? Oh, the indignity of it all. But stop! There's a solution! Potties! So it's a race against time. Mum reaches for her potties. Are we going to have an accident? No. The portable potty comes out in the nick of time.
I think it's quite easy to use, and I like the fact that you don't have to bring it home with you again. The only thing is, when you have little ones and you are trying to train them to use a potty, they don't have the holding power that we have. Suddenly your child wants to go and you've got to get their trousers down, their knickers down or their tights down, and then put this together as well. You're lacking in time.
So, wise words from Mum Claire. I do have one question though. If this idea takes off, what about the poor sods up and down the land who have to empty bins full of used potties? Ugh.
That's one that Dick didn't bother protesting himself. But go on, he's got a point at the end there.
Well, he's got a point, but what would you rather clean up? A big pile of ploppy and wee? Or this, which, by the way, is made of recycled paper. Very important for the greenies. OK. Number two, it's biodegradable. OK, and it's compostable. And, right, we've talked about the next generation. There's also dog mess all over the place and a little smaller portable one.
You're not going to get a dog to...
Well...
You're going to hover the dog over the top of it.
Well, perhaps. Well, what else? We'll leave it on the footpath. Okay.
But how do
People train their dogs
you have to know
stuff.
when the dog actually needed the lavatory, so to speak?
No, a dog actually goes at certain times in certain places. OK? And...
You know what I'm getting at. It's not going to work for a dog. Let's just focus on kids. Ruth Badger, why didn't you put this through? Do you see anything wrong with it?
The dog idea is a no-no. That is brilliant, in my opinion.
Ruth, cat litter trays. You're a big one for the cats.
Do you know what,
Cat
Craig?
litter.
Even I couldn't get my cats to sit on that, so I'd forget the animals and concentrate on the kids.
All right, thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, with potties, Marie and David. Oh, great stuff. But is that seemingly flawless potty good enough to go through to the final? Well, we'll have to find out at the end of the show when the audience has their say. But before that, we come to the Badger and her quest for the big idea. The competition's tough, but so is she.
I'm looking for somebody who's got a fantastic idea that I can turn into big money.
Right, got it. So, is this the one?
It's an aid to clear away dog excretion.
Yes, you heard it right. This man wants to save the world from dog poo, even though he can't bring himself to actually say the word.
It injects the excretion.
Fortunately, he didn't bring in any actual dog excretion, so is demonstrating his invention on this poo-sized piece of bread.
You spray it on, it won't do runny excretion. It's like normal dog excretion. It takes about just under a minute. It actually freezes it.
I have 4 cats, so first of all, I'm going to be quite crude here. The situations that happen in my home are the situations that won't freeze.
Thank you for your time.
Bit too much information there, Ruth. And sadly, another big idea goes quietly down the toilet. These next inventors have decided to demonstrate their invention, not with bread, but using the power of mime. OK, we give in. What's your big idea?
Wristbands for single people. Basically, we want the whole single community to be wearing a wristband.
Craig's not convinced. He's worried about the honour of vulnerable single women up and down the country. And he's Australian.
It's bad enough poor girls getting hit on at bars, you know, by blokes. But if they wear one of this, it might be 3 times as bad.
Ruth knows what women really want.
My best friend is single and she'll probably wear tenner per arm, walking around a bar going, look at me. It will give people the confidence to go, it will. It's great, I love it. So it's a yes from me.
Oh, brilliant, thank you.
Please welcome Jeff Jackson and Rachel Upton with their big idea, IamSingle.com. Good evening, welcome to the programme. Nice to see you both. Rachel, why did you come up with this?
Because I'm single and I was...
Desperate.
Fussy, not desperate.
So just to be clear, Jeff, what you do is, if you're single, you wear one of those wristbands and that's it. That's the whole idea, that's it.
Basically, yes. I mean, if you approach someone in a pub and they're not wearing a wedding ring and you suddenly find out they're taken, you suddenly feel embarrassed that you've been knocked back. But if they were wearing a wristband, you'd feel confident knowing, oh, They are available. I'll go
You're not making as big a statement, are you? If you go out with a pack of girls and you're sat in a bar, maybe a bloke will approach you, maybe they won't. But what you're doing is you're going in with a sign that says, "I am single. Come and get me."
But the one thing is,
I know that's the idea, but
all the girls want to meet someone. All the single girls.
And men.
Sorry, it's for both. Yeah. They want to meet someone.
You're almost inviting people to follow you home.
Not necessarily, because no, come on, that's no different from meeting somebody in a bar. The unique thing about this, and I've got to be honest, it's a bit of fun. It's not necessarily something that is the most serious product. Let me just finish. But most importantly, it will give you a talking point to actually come over and say, oh, you're on the same website. It's not the fact that you buy a band and it's it. You've got to register through the website, which is yesIamsingle.com, and it's details.
Maybe I'm wrong. You say I'm not single.
Okay.
Maybe it's fine, and maybe people will feel safe and secure.